Hi, and welcome to Seeking the Sacred Earth. This video is about depression, and this is part 2. So, we've discussed what depression actually is anger at other people for our perceived injustices or events that have made us very angry. And because we don't have many teachings or the guidance in our culture to know how to express anger in a productive, healthy, nonviolent way, we take that anger and we turn it upon ourselves. And the self-abuse begins. This can be drug addiction, alcohol addiction, eating disorders, apathy. Our body can go into stall, total exhaustion, just a complete ripping away of that joie de vivre and the spirit of life. So in the first video, I discussed how the first thing we have to do is take inventory and record of the past events, people, situations that started this cycle of anger being repressed. And the only way to really do that is with a paper and pen or pencil and a journal, and to really sit down and do the work of excavating these experiences that have lodged in your psyche and body. So journaling first, column the event or the person and the event with that person or the circumstance, why it made you angry, and the third column, which is really the most challenging, is what are you going to do with that now? Is there a healthy way to express that anger to that person if they're still alive or if they're still in your life? If it's an event, is there a way that you can get involved with the issue or the cause in a way that will make you feel more powerful, more able to affect change in your community? We'll go back into that. But the next most important thing I would say to do, and I don't know what, how to I'll just be blunt. You gotta get off your butt, and you have got to move. And I'm speaking because I had to do this myself, and I still have to do this myself, because I know that if I am not physically moving, physically feeling the power of my body, physically letting go of the stress of this very stressful life that we're all in, then I'm going to stagnate. And it is more likely then that I will start that inward turn, that self-abuse, that, not taking action in a proactive way, instead this apathetic turn upon myself. So we got to get up. When all you want to do is lay in bed, that's when you got to flip the switch. You've got to just flip it. There's no other way around it. And that means getting out of the bed, getting off of the couch, and first level is walking. Now there's something very interesting that comes up here, because just the rhythm of right, left, this is very similar to the technique I made a video about, the tapping technique. There's lots of different tapping techniques, but the alternate right, left, they are finding when we're in that rhythm and we bring up memories and emotions, and we're still in that rhythm, walking, running, or just tapping, those memories and feelings are actually released from our body, released from our limbic system, our cortisol levels go down, and our serotonin and dopamine are allowed to go up. So it's not about your body being fit and healthy at this point. Literally, this is medicine. Walking, running, the tapping, the cross the arms tapping. This rhythm is medicine to help us release the memories, the trauma, the anger, the sadness, the frustration. So if there's no way that running sounds even like a chance of a possibility, then you just get up, put some flip-flop shoes on, whatevs, get out into the street. If you're in a city, make it small. Start small. You're going to take a walk around the block, and you're going to let the rhythm do the work. And as you're walking, just pay attention to what comes up. Because the truth is, anything that comes up is what's ready to go. And you can just let it go as you continue to walk. I'm always brought to this image of how canines, dogs, when they experience a stress or, a tussle, a fight, or something scary to them, they don't just keep going. They have a moment where they shake it all off. I mean, they completely, their entire body shakes off the energy of what happened. So what we have with depression is experience after experience after experience that has triggered our anger, and we have not shaken it off. We have let it just sit in our body. So we need to shake off all of these experiences that have accumulated. And the way to do that, the walking, the running, the bicycling, the yoga, the dancing. I have found one of the most therapeutic actions I could ever take during my most depressive states was to get to a place where I could dance. And it wasn't easy. I had to do the walking and the running and all of these things first before I felt like I could get into a space where I could give myself the freedom to move my body in the way that my feelings were speaking to me. It's not easy work, any of this, you guys. This is like the deep spiritual work, and it has nothing to do with religion. This is the honoring your spirit to such a level that you're willing to hold its hand while it emerges forth from the darkness. And it's exciting, and I think I'm really grateful for this time on our planet that we're starting to have these conversations. And I hope that this helps. So we got the journal. We got the writing down, the events that you can remember, and more will come up. As you pop the cork and it starts flowing out, more and more will flow. So it's really important that you have some touchstones in your life, friends, family members that you do trust, because you'll need to talk. You'll need to talk this out. And even better, if you can find a partner, friend, whatever, that you can do these walks, these runnings, or these tappings with. If you can't find that, and if you're not into that, because sometimes depression makes us isolate, we don't want to be around other people, then just use your journal. Your journal is like the mirror, your mirror. It's, your soul container. So we're building a container for our anger, and it starts with our journal. And then it has to be released through our body. Like the canine shaking it off. That is what exercise really is. And it's not about vanity. It's not about how many pounds you are. It has nothing to do with that. This is about helping the body release what has been stored for so long that is causing that dark cloud of depression. This is how we illuminate it. This is how we disintegrate it. So get your sweat on. And if this seems like too much, then just wherever you're at physically, just up it one level. One level. If it's not a walk around the block, then at least just walk down your driveway. It really is, because depression is accumulative, the healing is also accumulative. As a depression spiral goes down, the healing spiral goes up. And that's what we're aiming for. So journaling, sweating, moving like the dog that needs to shake the years of being pissed off. So I hope this helped. Part 2. If you think there's someone who could use this, please send it, because that's really is what this is about. We have to share with each other the techniques we've used and learned from in this time of great awakening. Bye, everyone.